Okay. Second stream. This is the second stream that we're doing. Fix my camera. So today, I'll just give a rundown, I guess, of what's going on with my friend. You know, when a woman tells you two conflicting things. Oh, we have someone inside. Great. Hey, say your name, buddy. Who is it? I can't see it. But when we have, oh, he left. When we have a woman tells you that you need to, they tell you two conflicting things basically. They tell you it's not manly to talk about your feelings. At the same time, they say, why don't you talk to me about your feelings? There's some cognitive dissonance. Then you should kind of inspect that maybe they're. Well, we have two ways of looking at it. Is it cognitive dissonance? Let's say if it isn't. Let's say it isn't. If it isn't cognitive dissonance, then they seriously think that these are not these are two completely mutually exclusive things. They're basically saying you are making me upset, right? By not telling me how you feel. But at the same time, I don't really want to hear it. I think it's a special, basically. They want to feel special, right? They want to feel like you are everything to them. That they are everything to you. And that no one else can even come close. Right? And they'll, maybe, perhaps I'm just wrong and she's just, on her period. It happens, right? Women have that. And she just doesn't know how to deal with it because she's kind of like still a kid in her head, she's still a small kid. Yeah, women who are mentally not women yet, like they're 25, 33, 37, 40, but they're still kids because they haven't grown up. They haven't left their parents' house. They haven't gone to a family. They haven't met a husband. They're just still kind of like kids, Those kind of women, you can be friends with them, but you gotta kind of like keep your distance. You don't want to get closer to that, and you definitely don't want to marry them. Seriously, I don't see anything good that can come from that. Marrying such a person who it's just a waste of time. I mean, let's just kind of go through it, right? Now, I don't want to go through the text, but they'll kind of throw everything out there. Actually, they'll throw absolutely everything, right? They'll tell you you're not a man. They'll tell you why are you so mean to me. They'll victimize you. They'll blame you. It's such a freaking headache, man. Forget about it. As a man, if you can't connect with someone who is of the opposite gender on a spiritual level and a emotional level, just gotta say, what? Either we're not meant to be or we should just be friends. And if you can be friends with that person, if you can, right? Great. Nothing wrong with having friends. Right? Great to have friends. Now, a religious person like myself would ask, but did our saints do that? Did the apostles do that? Did Christ do that? They have friends to like connect with emotionally and how do I say this? Actually, hold on. Can I share my screen? Pop out dashboard? Manage? Pop out dashboard? Because if I can share my screen, hold on. How to share a screen? How to share screen on YouTube Live. Share on a. Just click the share screen option in the streaming dashboard. So there's supposed to be a dashboard setting here. I don't know where it should be. Share. Select stream, log out. Yeah, I have no clue. No, I don't know how to do it. Toggle stamps. Edit. I guess I'll have to figure out for next time. Mute. Share screen. Let me share my screen, please. I guess I could just go on Discord. I mean, I don't have to really go on my phone, on my laptop. Discord. I can just go on Discord and just talk to people. I think that's great. As men, to speak with other people, tell them about how you're feeling, what you're doing. I might go to the. Hold on, let me check. Guess we're streaming more today. Tranquility, self-help. No, this is 18 plus. Actually, let's see what's going on here. Ginger nut. Let's see who's here. Hello. Hold on. Hello.
Yeah, it's alright.
Hello, hi. What's up?
But yeah, I'm quite lucky. Not much. How about you?
I'm just streaming, and it's like my personal diary or something I'm doing here. I thought, why not go to Discord?
Fair enough.
Yeah. I'm talking about. Well, I mean, in the stream, I am talking about men and about how we share our feelings with each other, and whether that's something that's right or not. So contemplating.
Men sharing their feelings with each other?
No, not for each other, with each other. There's a big difference between those two things. A very big difference.
Yeah. I said with.
You did with? Okay, all right, great.
Yeah.
Like I was thinking, did men do it before? Is it something that's because maybe I'm just a beta? I don't know. Even though I have red meat only. I want to grow a farm, build a house. I feel like I'm a good man or whatever. I'm religious, but maybe I'm a beta male. So never know. I think it's good though. I think it's wrong too. Personally, right now I'm at a point where I don't think it's right for a man to bottle up their emotions because it manifests in the wrong ways, and I've had that experience myself. So yeah, but I got into arguing with my. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was going to say I think everyone kind of displays their own emotions in certain ways, and if for some guys that means not kind of sharing up to their mates, then that is what it is. But in terms of I think in general men sharing their emotions with other guys, then yeah, I mean it's something that everyone.
Me personally, I'm just an open book. I mean, if someone notices something wrong about me, I'm gonna tell them what the fuck is wrong with me, or they might not even ask. If something's up, I'm gonna probably speak up about it just because I'm not confident. Nobody's gonna look down on me just because I feel some type of way.
Here's the thing though, right?
Some people are scared too.
Yeah, but I had a friend, for example, let me tell you, the reason why white men are scared, which is why I was scared, is that, well, first of all, childhood trauma due to women. That's a huge thing, right? That's a whole separate subject. But, for example, not even childhood. When you're older, when you're 19, when you're 20, and you're still getting trauma due to women. For example, I have this female friend, right? And you know how trauma manifests, right? Trauma comes from trauma. She's a kind of person who doesn't have many friends where she talks like to them, and she does something that I find very unnatural, especially for women. Where, for example, if a friend comes to her, for example, oh, Anna, for example, Anna, your my husband was, he was doing this today, and he was kind of grouchy, and he wanted me to make salad, but I wasn't in the mood to make salad. And then she's like, okay, then do this, and she like offers a solution, right? And then the friend is kind of like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? You got to be, telling me, oh, don't worry about your husband, all that. Give her a hug or something. Maybe she's in a really bad mood, right? You're not there to offer solutions. You know what I'm talking about? You understand what I'm saying? You're not Mr. Fix It. When you're with a woman, you're not Mr. Fix It. When a woman is with a woman, right? They're like, it never happens where they are, when one is trying to actually fix the other person's problem. They just want to talk about it. They just want to feel good around each other, right? And yeah, so she doesn't do that stuff, which I found very weird. And so when I tell her, because I told her, I said, listen, we start talking, and I wasn't. I'm a kind of guy, right? When I have friends, I want to talk to them about what happened throughout my day. Maybe something bad happened. I just want to talk about it. I don't necessarily want them to bring a solution. And what does she do? I tell her, listen. So I have this friend, and I told her that she's my age, and yes, of course, she's a woman. She's from Russia, etc., whatever. And she gets super pissed off about that. She tells me, well, am I not enough for you or something? I said, listen. It's not that you're not enough, but I understand some people are certain ways. And, I have my mom, I have my brother, I have my sister, I have my friend she's 33. I have my friend who's 33. I have my friend who's 18. We resonate on different levels. We connect on different levels, right? On different things. And I just don't connect with you on that kind of level, I guess, for those sort of things. So she went from, why don't you talk to me about it, to, it's not manly. And she literally said that. She said, it's completely unmanly to do that. And then what happened? Right there. Judgment. Instantly. And I know she doesn't mean it. And she even said it. She said, oh, that was rude. I'm like, yeah, it was. It was definitely rude. It's like if I tell a woman you're not feminine, it's like that's messed up, man. You're not really a woman. Pretty much. So I went to my other friend, spoke to her about my day, and it was just fine. No judgment, any of that. But I think that kind of mentality, I guess, I don't know where it comes from. Because men, they manifest their emotions in so many different ways. Some men think that because anger is the only quote unquote manly emotion they can express, and I've seen men like this, and I was like a man like this, because anger is the only manly emotion they can express in this world. They just use the anger. They're angry like all the time because they can't express anything else. So it's just sad, man. Just sad. Well, welcome to my tech talk. Is no one here? Okay, you're great. Okay, I thought maybe I don't know. Pretty much, man.
I love this game, but I hate this game so much.
Wait, what game? Talking about what I was talking about?
Bro, what the fuck?
Is anybody still here? Am I muted or something?
Hello? Yeah, I can hear you.
You can hear me? All right, man. Anyway, you guys seem to be very, active, so I'll let you guys do it.
Oh. I thought that I got in the middle of some sort of argument, and that's why I was keeping silent.
No, man, I was just waiting for someone to say something, man. I'm like, I'm out here talking by myself. I'm talking to a brick wall.
Okay.
I just didn't really know what to say, to be honest. So.
I'm going to say, okay, all right, man. Yeah, okay, all right.
What's that on the picture? Is that some kind of a part of a church or what?
I'm sorry.
ABO.
My profile picture.
What's that on your picture?
That's my
Yeah.
that's my patron saint's church, Saint Abba of the he was a perfumer from Baghdad. He converted from Islam like me. He became Christian. He became Christian in the in the 8th century. Sorry. Yeah, great man.
Okay.
Yeah, but okay, hold on. So there's one woman here, right?
Yeah.
Ginger Nut, you tell me.
Mhm.
When you're with your friends, what do you guys talk about?
Right. That's a very generic question. Like anything.
Give me an example. Tell me about the last time. Give me your experience from last time you talked with your friends.
We spoke about how this girl was on holiday and what she did on her holiday.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Basically, it. We just had
Okay.
a conversation of what she did on her holiday.
And what did she say? Was it a nice conversation? Was it a good conversation?
Yeah,
Or-
she had fun.
Was it a good conversation or was it like okay or boring?
No, it was a good conversation.
Okay, what was good about it?
The fact that she had fun on her holiday.
So she said she had fun and that's what made you happy or something?
Yeah, like she seemed like she had a really good time, and it was nice to hear that she had a good time.
Okay. And then?
Well, then what? Like,
What else
I
happened?
don't know what you're asking me.
Just asking you.
We just spoke about our life. I don't know, we just talked about what we were all up to.
What you're up to? Okay. So what did you tell her? What are you up to?
Well, I'm on voice chat here, so not much.
Okay. How long have you been here?
What, on Discord in general?
No. Come on. I mean on this call or on this getting on calls. I mean.
Not long, probably like 5-10 minutes.
5-10 minutes. Okay. What were you doing before that?
I was on different voice chat.
No, I mean, how long have you been like
Bro,
today? How long have you been on calls?
Not long at all. Like probably half an hour.
Half an hour. Okay. All right.
Ginger, are you British?
I am, unfortunately.
Britain is a great country.
Yeah. Yeah. I unfortunately live like near Essex, which is known for being really chavvy. So
I love British
I'm
cuisine,
a bit
for
of a
example.
chav.
I think British have the best food. I think. Like,
Are you British or like you're Scottish or Irish British or like
Yeah,
British
so
British?
I'm half Scottish. So my dad's side is Scottish. Yeah. So he's Gaelic. So he can.
can you
nice.
speak Gaelic? Can you speak Gaelic?
No, I can't speak Gaelic. No.
what is this cipher on, though?
Huh?
Oh, sorry, I'm playing Val.
Oh, I don't know what you're on about then.
All right. Well,
How many people speak Gaelic?
nobody speaks Gaelic.
It's kind of. I think it's a bit like Latin, where it's quite like a dead language now. Like only people that are kind of brought up in like the certain areas and stuff that are kind of like grown up talking it, I think, can speak it. But yeah, my dad like can't. He used to be able to, but he can't really anymore because he lives down south. So he's completely lost it all.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like still taught in schools in the area?
I don't know actually. I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
Interesting.
But yeah, where are you from?
I'm from Eastern Europe.
Best
Okay.
place, Eastern Europe. No wars ever happened there. Very safe place.
Bro just called me
okay.
ass.
Which country, brother? Which country?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm from Ukraine.
Oh, okay. Okay, Ukraine.
Yeah, but please, no questions.
I'm not gonna. Don't worry. If I were to talk, I'm gonna hurt your feelings, but I'm not gonna say anything. I promise. I won't say anything. Yeah, man.
Thanks.
You have no idea, man. When I play Overwatch, man, it's a whole different ball game. Let me. Can I send a screenshot here? Hold on. I'm gonna send a screenshot here, actually, if I can. Not for sensitive people. Hold on. How do I send it? Screenshot. Can I send a screenshot even?
Who the hell came in with a deep voice? Jesus.
Lord have mercy. Blessed be his holy name. Don't bless him, please. It was basically,
sorry.
it's alright. It's basically, me and two guys. Sorry, we were going to Overwatch lobby, all with Russian flags, unstoppable force. Yeah, that was it. I can't show the picture though for some reason. Are you Orthodox? Pravoslavny?
Me?
Yes. Da.
Uh,
How do you say da in Ukrainsky?
tak.
Tak? That's like so in Russian. Tak.
Oh, yeah, you're kind of right, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was baptized technically like when I was born in Russian church because my father is Russian.
Молодец.
Yeah.
Молодец. Okay. Well, back to our Missy here. I was gonna ask her about. What was I gonna ask her about? The guy.
Why are you picking on me? Ask other people.
No one else here. You know, it's just me, you, and that. But I'm interested in you. I want to know about you. So, did I get sent somewhere else? What happened? What happened? Did I get kicked out? Hello? I think I pressed something. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I pressed something. Anyway, I wanted to ask about. You said that. So, before that, think of a time where you had a really good talk with your friends, right? What was it about? Oh, I was asking Ginger, by the way.
Oh.
I mean, you're welcome to answer it. I can't even pronounce your name.
You could just call me TJ.
TJ, okay. TJ, you can answer the question.
Okay, all right. So are you like uncomfortable or something right now?
I just find it a bit strange that you're kind of only asking me about conversations I have with my friends. Like, there's other people in the chat. Like,
well, because I was interested in what you're gonna say.
Yeah, but there's other people in the chat that like might want to talk, and asking me like what I've spoken to my friends about is a bit strange to me. That's all.
Okay, all right. All right, okay.
So TJ.
Yeah.
How are you? You're playing Valorant or whatever it's called.
Wow, this is terrible streaming.
I wish I
You
could
guys,
stream,
God bless all you guys.
like-
In the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Goodbye. Wow, that sucked. I should go somewhere else. Let me talk to this guy. Wow. Hello, brother. Are you there?
Okay.
Salam alaik. Salam alaik.
Oh, alaikum salam.
Alaikum salam. It's Arabic.
Yep.
Okay, I don't speak Arabic. I can only say a couple of words like Al-Masih Qam, Haqq al-Qam, and La ilaha illa al-Masiha. Yeah. I was Muslim, if you can't tell.
Okay. Yeah. But that's not like Muslim words.
Sure they are. La ilaha illa al-masiha.
Well, if you say so, whatever you believe in.
And those are. No, you say Muslim or Arabic?
Said it's not like a Muslim word.
No. But it's Arabic.
Oh yeah, it's Arabic, of course.
Yeah, of course. I am Muslim. I am Muslim to Christ, Jesus, not to Muhammad. I'm not Muhammadan.
Muslim. To be honest, I don't have any energy to talk with you.
It's all right, brother. Well, you have a good day, okay?
You too.
God bless. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Goodbye. Wow. Dead. Absolutely dead. Ali and oh, this channel is full. Well, that sucked. That sucked. I've officially made myself very awkward there. That was terrible. That woman just wanted to speak to some other people, I guess. In life, what I know, the way that you can connect with people is by asking about them and who are they, what do they do, But I guess some people know it's all about others. Or maybe she's just young and she's scared around men. That happens too. She's gotta go towards guys. Guys can't come towards her, even if it's just friendly talk. So there's that. I gotta find other channels to go to now. So I'll look for that. Wow. Anta Arabi. That just means, do you speak Arabic? That's all I know, brother. That's all I know. That's all I know. Let's see if we can enter this big chat and hopefully not embarrass ourselves. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Don't exist.
Hello, everyone.
Their stories made up by the Ice King.
Hello, everyone. Christ bless all of you. How are
It's
you?
an alternate universe because the Ice King, it's like a fan fiction of it's like a fanfic that he reads to his penguins. And
What are you guys
also
talking about?
The princesses that he kidnaps.
Adventure Time.
You're talking about Adventure
Oh my
Time.
god, gross. No.
No. Oh, okay.
What is he doing with his flute? Well, so I'm pretty sure he does read Fiona and Cake to Finn and Jake, which is pretty
Yeah, he does them.
Oh my gosh. Oh, let me think of something. Guys, I wanted to ask you guys a question.
Yeah.
And this is especially for women. I don't know how many women are here. Okay, especially for women. Okay.
This can go one of two ways.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah. So hold on.
We already know where it's going, guys.
Well, hold on. Is it unmanly for a man to be expressive of his feelings?
Why does it matter whether or not something's unmanly?
Unmasculine?
Just be yourself.
Exactly.
Well, you don't think it's important what women think about this subject?
No, it's not. It's not important what anybody thinks about you.
Joe, he inhaled the whole ass
It's
flute
not
through his nose.
It's not.
There's a lot of voices. There's a lot of voices right now.
You want to know what a woman thinks? We don't fucking care.
Wait, so you're saying you don't see it when a man is expressive of his feelings? It doesn't happen?
Bro, no.
Oh, I heard it.
I'm gonna give you the best advice anybody ever told me. Nobody gives a shit. You're one little speck in the entire world.
No,
Nobody
but what
cares
if you have
about
friends? No, I'm not talking. I'm not talking about. Hold on, I'm not talking about random Discord interactions. I'm not talking about random. Hold on. I'm not talking about random Discord interactions. I'm talking about friendships.
No, they're not gonna care.
It don't matter, bro. It don't matter.
Nobody's gonna care.
I like
I don't
next
think
day,
so.
next morning they're not gonna care. Alright, that's for sure.
That's the thing. That's the best advice anybody's ever told me. Nobody cares.
Wait,
Next morning they're not even gonna remember. So
Okay.
It's like,
Exactly.
they're not gonna
Yeah,
remember.
15 minutes later.
So you're telling me.
No, they're not gonna care.
Just
So you're-
because you think they're gonna listen.
So what if
may
the
think,
woman says?
they're my friend.
What? Okay, I get it. Hold on, I have a question.
It doesn't matter. It
Okay,
doesn't
what
matter.
if your friend, your female friend says, I think it's very unmanly for a man to talk about his feelings.
Then that's them.
talk to her.
She's
That's
not
what
me.
talk to her
That's
about
what
it.
talks to her then.
It sounds like a very insensitive fucking human being. What
Exactly.
Yeah, it's just easy.
I prefer no
Sometimes the
swearing.
kind
I'm
of
a
friends
Christian.
you
But...
want to keep, man. I can't
Speak for
cry when my
yourself.
mom dies. Like,
Do you really think that? Okay. Do you care what other people think of you? Because if you do, you're an idiot.
Do I care? Of course I do. Yes, I
If you
care.
genuinely no.
I
If
think
you
everybody
genuinely
does.
Care
I think it's
about what people
social.
think about you, you're an idiot. No.
You shouldn't care what other
You
people
should
think.
never
because
care what other
You should
people
care
think.
about what you think because you govern your body.
You're
Okay.
your number one priority.
Don't matter.
I am my number. No, I don't. I'm sorry. We have
If
different.
you put-
I'm sorry. Give me a
No.
second.
Here's what I'm hearing. You're putting
Okay.
somebody else's feelings above yours. You are not your number one priority.
Okay. Well, no. I'm not
The
saying.
moment,
I'm
just
not.
Let me.
Okay.
The moment you make it so that somebody else's thoughts about you that becomes your priority, you've already fucked up. You've already fucked up.
I would prefer if no bad words, please. I'm a Christian, if possible, please. I would appreciate it.
here's
I'm just saying I would appreciate it. That's all.
Talk, bro.
I'm just saying I would appreciate
Everybody
it.
talks, and then I can't fucking say anything.
Okay, go.
I'm just saying I would appreciate it. That's all.
Where you're coming from right now is from a place of insecurity. Okay? No, this is the truth, all right? Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you.
Okay.
You're coming from a place of insecurity, and you
Okay.
need to not fucking do that. If you're interested in a woman, she's going to be interested
No,
in you.
I'm not
and
interested.
it's
I'm not
gonna
interested in her
work.
romantically. She's just my friend.
All right, so if any woman or any girl that's trying to tell you about your feelings, she can go fuck herself.
Bro,
There you go.
I'm just saying I would just
Very
appreciate it
small
if
feeling.
you could not say bad words. I'm just saying, like we're talking with me if
Whatever,
possible.
dude.
Okay, you know what? Fine. We'll keep thinking. I'll say this: the fact that you care what other people think of you is the biggest red flag I can see in anybody.
Okay.
Because that just means you invalidate yourself as a person.
No, hold on.
Hold up.
Wait, hold on.
All
Okay,
this-
can I say something? Because I want to say something, right?
Go ahead.
Hold on, give me a second. Just give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I never said that I'm gonna change. Okay, yeah. I never said that. Oh, this woman. Can I please? If she says what she did say, she said, well, I don't think that this is what a man should do. Whatever. I'm saying, okay, you know what? Then we shouldn't have those kind of conversations. We're not meant for that, right? But that doesn't mean that I shouldn't go looking for a friend, because I think she has a problem with me having friends in general, other female friends especially. But
you can look for friends. We're not saying you can't have. We're saying the fact that you would even consider that as what she said as a possibility is unreasonable.
well, I mean, if I'm not being masculine, I want to change that. Yeah, I don't think it's right. If there's a defect with me, I don't want to keep that.
Dude,
That's
there's
your
no
biggest
such
problem.
thing.
I'm not calling it a defect. I'm not calling it a defect. I'm saying if it's a defect. No, I didn't say it is a defect. I said if it is a defect. I said if.
He's trying to cope with it.
The fact that you say you need to be masculine just shows you have one of the biggest insecurities when it comes to men.
Wait, hold on. I think men should be masculine. I don't think that's wrong. I think men should be men. Women should be women.
Stop. Expressing yourself and having emotions is not unmasculine. It's not.
Yeah, I believe that.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe that.
All right? That is fucking bullshit. And
Oh,
anyone that's
man.
fucking telling you is fucking lying to you.
Oh man, bro.
Easy.
No, or if that's what they're looking for is someone who doesn't feel, then that is not a relationship you want to be in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, the missile knows where it is because it doesn't know where it isn't. Just like you know where you are, you can bring yourself to any destination you want. But be true and be honest and fucking honest to your feelings is important. Or you find yourself in a place you don't want to be.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I appreciate you guys'
Man,
advice and
dude.
everything. I appreciate it, but I'm sorry. Just I don't be rude.
Hey,
But I don't wanna be rude,
My
but-
philosophy.
I get it, but it's just so many bad words. I'm sorry. I have to go. Right. God bless you guys, though.
Hey, listen.
God bless.
My philosophy: open book, not the best one, but just do it.
Sure, man. The best book, the Bible. God bless you guys.
They're gonna use words.
Man. Yeah, I can't. There's so many bad words in there, man. It's not good. Bad words are bad. Hello? Guys, I think we can have a great conversation, but no bad words. Is that cool with you guys?
I to watch Adventure Time.
I know.
I
We
came
don't.
down here to watch Adventure Time, alright, and just chill.
Oh. Okay. All right. Well, I won't disturb you guys. God bless. You know, the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Well, we're having a dry season. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
God bless. How are you?
Doing well. How are you?
Hey, I'm alright, man. I was going through Discord asking people about what they thought about whether men should be expressive of their feelings and whether that's something right or wrong. And yeah, I'm getting a lot of loud noises. Some guy told me I shouldn't care. What do you think?
I think everyone should be able to express their feelings. Absolutely.
But is it right for a man to be speaking about his feelings with another man, or maybe even or a woman even who's not there, who's just a friend?
Sure. Why not?
Why not?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Well, couldn't that be showing that the man is too weak to control himself, and therefore he's not really? No. Why not?
Well, just because you're talking about your emotions doesn't mean you don't have control of them. There are times when we all don't have control over our emotions. That's part of being a human being.
Definitely not right, though. I'll tell you that. Having control over emotions is. Now, here's the thing. This is just because I'm a Christian, so we come from this perspective that not having control over your emotions is wrong. It's a sin. It's not just wrong, it's a sin.
Where does it say that in the scripture?
Sure, I can show you. 1 sec. Self-control. Yeah, there you go. Hold on. One second. There we go. In the Proverbs chapter 20, for example, Proverbs chapter 25, verse 28. It says, "A person who lacks self-control is like a city that is broken into and left without walls." That's one.
I would say that refers more to your actions than your emotions.
Well, I mean, your actions.
Yeah.
Don't your actions come as a result of? Well, no, I'm not saying. What I mean by control over emotions is not to feel something, but not to expression of your of that. I guess expression of those emotions.
Well, there are positive expressions of emotions and negative expressions of emotions, and some of those negative expressive emotions certainly can border into bad things, but that's certainly not always true.
I guess we have two options left then. It's either you're what's it called? Not hold on 1 second. Either you're over talking, or you're nagging, or you're doing both. These are all three sins, right? Nagging is a sin. Now, how do you know you're nagging compared to expressing your emotions?
don't see how the two relate to each other at all.
Well, people who in expressing your emotions in the sense that, for example, you've had a really bad day with a partner or with a friend, and you want to tell your friend about it because of how you feel, and so is it nagging already when you start talking about it? When does it become nagging?
I think I would define nagging as, telling someone else to do something over and over again. Like, I'm nagging you to do the dishes. If I continuously ask you to do the dishes, that's how I would define nagging. Maybe we have different definitions.
I see. Over talking is a sin. Oh, okay. I guess over talking just means talking too much. Talking too much is, what is that? That's probably. I think I understand what that is. I can feel it, I guess. Talking too much. I guess, how would a woman do it compared to how a man would do it? And would it be wrong for a man to do it like how a woman does it?
Everybody expresses their emotions differently, and I don't think it's necessarily a male or female thing.
Well, women tend to express themselves in a certain way, don't you think? With their friends?
No, not really.
Whatever. Are you a woman? Maybe they're not online. Okay, so I guess I'll answer for her, maybe. Because I was gonna ask her how she does it. From what I've gathered, though, from what I know, when women want to talk with each other, typically a woman who wants to express herself, her feelings, would come about something that's so unimportant. Something like, let's see. This foundation is really, making my skin look ugly, right? So she's not saying, and that the foundation actually makes her skin look ugly. She just feels ugly in that moment, right? And she wants someone to make her feel better, tell her she's beautiful, hug her, tell her how sweet she is, etc. I think that is that egotistical? I don't know. I don't think it is. I think it's normal for women to do that, and it's kind of the way they cope with it. And they definitely don't want a solution, right? When a woman starts talking like that, she doesn't want you to give her a solution. Okay, use this foundation instead. She just wants you to listen to her, mainly. Now,
I think you're just dealing in stereotypes.
Stereotypes.
Not generally helpful.
Well, sure, women generally do that, though, right? So,
not in my experience.
Not in your experience. So you're telling me when women come to speak with you, they always want to have solutions?
Well, sometimes people just want to vent and have their feelings be heard. Sometimes they want solutions, but that's true of people whether they're male or female.
Sure, but wouldn't you say women do that a lot more than men?
No, I disagree with your premise.
Okay, well, from my
if you could show me a scientific study that says that, and their methodology is reasonable, then I would.
No, I don't think I could, but I'll just say that this is what I agree to be the true paradigm, that men generally don't go to their other male partners and start start venting or seeking validation for how they feel or etc. They usually just search for solutions. However, men do rant. Now, is that the same as venting?
I would say, by most people's definition, yes.
It's the same. Sure, they are. Yeah, they are looking for validation when they're with their friends in the clubs or bars, and not clubs. Men don't usually. I don't know any men who goes clubs, They go to bars and they're with their friends saying, women this, women that, football this, football that, right? Men stuff, right? Even though I'm not into football. I think it's always been weird for me, football. Okay. All right. Interesting. Anything to add?
No, I guess not.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure where you're going with this, to be honest.
No, I just want to talk about it. I was streaming, so I thought go on Discord, have some conversations, but it seems that it's always kind of dry, I guess. Even though I thought it was going to be really interesting.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you come across as what I would call misogynistic.
Misogynistic? What is that?
Yes. Discriminatory against women.
Discriminatory? How am I discriminatory?
Well, you're simplifying the way they think and act, and it seems to me that if you believe that if a man behaves the way you think a stereotypical woman behaves, that's a bad thing.
Well, yes, I do.
So that's what is defined as misogynistic.
I don't think so. Okay. Well, yes,
We will agree to disagree on that point.
Sure. Yeah. I don't feel the need to defend it. I mean, it's kind of obvious. Misogynist means someone who, yes, discriminates, typically hates women. I love women. If a man acts like a woman, yes, I think that's terrible. Now, you can call me transphobic or anything, but if a man acts like a woman, dresses like a woman, looks like a woman, it's unnatural and an abomination according to God. So.
Well, then I'm afraid this conversation is over.
Okay. Are you transgender?
I'm not. No.
Okay. Just making sure.
As I said, this conversation is over. I will be muting you now.
God bless. We'll do one more. What a bunch of weirdos here. Let's go to this one. Let's see what comes across. It seems that the Discord people they had something wrong with them. A lot of them. We encountered a woman who was extremely uncomfortable around me because I asked her questions about her friends, even though we're two strangers online. She doesn't know me. I don't know her. Just talking. None of it exists, really. It's just a magic phone or whatever. It's screen. And I don't know anything about her. I don't want to know anything about her in the personal sense of who she is. Just her experiences. I was interested in that. So I met that kind of person. Met a bunch of people screaming and calling me insecure because I was asking questions. Even though I don't think it's insecure to care about how other people perceive you. I think it's an indicator of who you are as a person generally. People find you generally to be annoying, talkative, then maybe you are annoying and talkative. You should look into that. I'm not saying in all cases it's a case. It's just a lot of times. And so if you just say, I don't care, people can think whatever they want. I'm going to do my thing, and I don't care about anybody else. Then that's just called being very, how do I say, antisocial. And yeah, it's not good to be antisocial. Also, my pits smell a lot, but I'm wearing this shirt that doesn't really show the color, so I'm happy about that. I met a guy who, excuse me, I gotta take some tissue out here. I met a guy at the end who shared different opinions, which is fine. But he seems to have taken my opinions in a very offensive manner. He didn't think they were nice. He didn't like them. And so he ended up muting me for that. For my difference of opinion. That's his choice, of course. But that was definitely an interesting choice from him. Let me put my feet like this. Whoa. So that I can... I want to join other servers because this server seems to be slightly dead. Oh, we have one person. Hello?
Oh, hi.
Hey, здравствуйте.
I'm just curious, why do you know Russian?
Oh, I learned Russian because I wanted to go to Belarus for university, but
University to Belarus?
Yeah, why not? I was living in... Yeah, why not though? Is it bad?
I don't know. I would just like something more Western.
Western sucks. I would never live in the West. The West is damned.
Where do you live?
I live in Georgia now, Sakartvelos.
In Georgia. Okay.
Yeah, the country.
You're Georgian. Okay.
No, I'm Persian.
Probably you live in the United States. You're Persian.
Yeah, I'm Persian. I immigrated.
Like Persia, it's like Iran. Yeah.
Yeah, Iran is a new word, but yeah, Persia, Spars, Persitsky.
Gotcha. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just for some reason thought like probably you're from United States and Russian. Probably I thought that you have like your parents who immigrated from Russia. Okay, now I see. Okay.
No,
I just was confused.
I don't even know Russian. I don't know Russian, brother.
Yeah, but you used a few words. I thought that probably you did, but now, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, how did it go? How long have you been here? What are you looking for? You're looking for something. Everybody here looking for something.
On the server?
Yeah, what are you looking for?
Basically nothing. I'm just looking for positive experience,
What kind of positive experience, brother?
Like, so I feel that I like the flow on the conversation, and when I leave, I feel positive about what I've just had. Does that make sense?
What kind of conversations have you had that were positive?
Like sometimes it does not depend on the conversation. It depends on who you talk to. If you like the person, if you like his or her views, if you have similar interests.
What kind of views do you share that you like for others to share?
Views.
Views.
Views. Like I have a friend here. His name is Ray. He's a really great guy. He's from Florida. Yeah, he's curious about. He's really curious about my country. We sometimes talk about it. I can answer some of his questions. Yeah.
Are you a patriot?
About TV series. Yeah, I am. About TVs, different TV series, movies, it depends. But sometimes it depends strictly on a person that you talk to, because there are some shitty ones.
I see. I have a question for you then. What is the actual difference between Russians and Ukrainians?
It will take a long time to explain. And you might not share my views, and we may come to a conflict because, as far as I understand, you probably support Russia.
Yes.
I have different views, and I don't want to.
I see. But God bless you, of course. God bless you. I love Ukrainians. I had a friend who he's from the most eastern part of Ukraine. Half of his family was Ukrainian, half of it was Russian. So he escaped. He said that's what his words, not mine. He escaped to Georgia to run away from all that. Very sad. And he was at a place where it was getting bombed. A very, very sad story. But you know, he loves Russia. He loves Ukraine, and you know, he talked to me about some of the stuff there. He said a lot of Western propaganda, a lot of also, I guess, it's like there's somewhere down the middle, right? There's something down the middle that very few people are on. Either they're super westernized and brainwashed, or they're super, you know, anti-Ukrainian, which I think is also wrong. Right? I've met some of those kind of people, and I think it's terrible. And there's something down the middle, and they've got to be there, right? And he told me about that. So he's a great man. His name is oh shoot, what was his name? Gleb. There we go, Gleb. Yeah, nice man. Religious man too. Religious man. Very nice man.
Yeah, like, you know, I just want to say that Russians like turned away even those people who supported them, like who didn't really support them, but who had some sort of sympathy towards Russia, living on the eastern part of the country. Yeah, like Kharkiv, like probably you know Kharkiv. Yeah, you know Kharkiv.
Yes, Kharkiv.
Yeah, like Kharkiv, like Sumy, like I don't know, Chernihiv, Dnipropetrovsk, or like Dnipro, right now it's called. Kherson, yeah. There were they lived some people before war who had some sort of sympathy. So it was like 60-70% were in favor of Russia. Like, I mean, not in favor of Russia in terms of Russia grabbing a part of our country, but just weren't against them. Yeah. But Russians, they just destroyed this feeling of those people towards them. You know, even those people who liked Russia on these territories, most of them right now hate them. You know
why?
It's kind of because of their like atrocities that they committed on the territories that they like captured. Then those like territories were liberated by our forces, and a lot of like what it's called interrogation chambers were found. A lot of mass graves, bombing of the like this like territories, like especially Kharkiv region, and right now, like from like talking to people living in those parts of the country, and many of them live in my city because my city isn't like neighboring city to Kharkiv, which is Poltava, and we have many people here from Kharkiv. Most of them speak Russian, and they hate Russia. You know, like before, like. Russia did like so basically it like turned away most of the people who had some sort of sympathy towards them because like of this invasion, like encouraging, grabbing, attacking, torturing, and all this stuff. Yeah, okay.
Well, I'm sure they had their reasons.
Just so you know, huh?
They didn't have any reason for that. I'm sure they had their reasons.
Who don't have a reason?
No, I mean, I'm sure Russian military had a reason to do those interrogations. I don't know what the reason was for, but I'm sure there's a reason.
The reason was to find Ukrainian like patriots and basically either kill them or like do something with them. You know.
Okay, I guess. Well, then I don't know what I have to know the specifics, and also what defines a Ukrainian patriot. I mean, also this
basically,
like, I don't even know if there is really like I don't even know if there is really a big difference, because I saw this documentary a while ago before 2019 from the BBC that talks about the guy. He's like, the West has been trying to, with propaganda, has been trying to make the Ukrainians think that they are completely different people from the Russians, when in fact we are more similar than people think. So I mean, I'm not saying that they are exactly the same. I'm saying that they're not as different as the West say they are. That's what I'm saying. From what I know.
It's not the thing about the difference. It's the thing about we want to be a separate country from Russia. You know, we have our own values, which in this case does not coincide with Russians. Most of the people here want to get westernized. I mean, they want to live in Europe. They don't want to live in Russia. I have almost half of my family living in Russia, in the Moscow region, a city called Korolov. So just to make it short. Yeah, and my uncle works in the Russian government, which not many people know about. And I'm not telling this. Oh shit! I have my profile picture.
It's okay.
I don't care.
It's okay, bro. Don't worry. I don't say anything.
Yeah.
Nothing to be ashamed about, in my opinion.
Huh?
Nothing. Go ahead. My bad.
No, I'm just saying that I lost the train of thought. Sorry.
It's okay. I'll wait for you. If you want.
What I was saying.
You were talking about how your father is in the Russian government, and your family lives in Russia.
I'm living in Russia, and I've been to Russia, and I know what Russia is like.
Mm-hmm.
And Russia is all about corruption, which we also have, but it's because of Russia.
Because of Russia. Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'll say this if you don't mind. About the whole European thing. See, that's where we immediately. It doesn't matter how Russia is. Europe is basically. In Georgia, we call it Sodom and Gomorrah. Have you heard that?
No.
You know Sodom and Gomorrah?
I don't know Georgian.
Sodom and Gomorrah were two cities in the Bible that fell into the sin of homosexuality and sodomia, etc. And
I don't mind gay people.
Okay.
It's fine by me. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing, though, right? That's the difference. Because in Europe, that's their whole agenda. In fact, Georgia was denied multiple times to join the European Union, and now the government of Georgia is saying, you know what? Screw you. We're gonna go the other way. And now they're going away from Europe. They actually the government set up anti-government protests, fake anti-government protests, basically saying we're gonna get rid of the gay propaganda. We're gonna destroy it. We're gonna bring back our country. I was there at that protest, but it was great. And the thing is, when that's the thing, right? That's why a lot of my friends, we support Russia. That's why I personally support Russia. It's not about. I mean, I'm sure Russia is not perfect. I'm sure, right? But Europe is the devil that we're trying to avoid here in Georgia. That I think in Sodom and Gomorrah, what God did is He destroyed and He killed everyone in those two cities, absolutely annihilated them with everybody inside. And there was a very popular two cities, right? Very advanced, etc. And the European Union, we call it the Western Soviet Union, actually. And they're bringing this same thing, the same ideologies as the USSR initially did, actually. And, homosexuality and all this stuff. And this is why we are so fervently against them. And Russia is seen as our hope against this. And the Ukraine's hope against Europe, which is the main thing, right? I understand Ukrainians want to be, they want to be westernized. They want to be part of European Union. But that's okay, you know what it's like? We are the adults. We are the church, for example, the Orthodox Church. And we are seeing what's happening in Europe. We're saying, you know what? Ukraine is still a child. She doesn't know what she wants. So we're going to control it. Control her.
The thing is that not all people should abide by religion stuff.
Yeah, we disagree there.
Most people in Ukraine are not religious.
Probably.
I'm not religious too.
I understand. Even
And
in
I
Russia,
don't
even in
wanna
Russia.
be like I don't want to be controlled by religious people and by like all these restraints about like some imagine cities like Sodom and like and like all this stuff. I'm paying attention to money. You know, I'm like paying attention to my standards of my living, of like the standards of my living of my future children, of my parents. I don't care about like what like someone wrote in like in a book. I care about like what is happening around me, you know, and I
Okay.
see what is happening in like in Europe, that they have money, like that.
They have money in
like,
Europe,
that
really?
There's a prosperity.
There's money in Europe? I didn't know that.
Like there's like prosperity. If you just compare like Poland and Russia, like Poland by the way is very conservative country. They are very religious.
Okay.
So you can say that like Poland is I don't know, Sodom and like and Gomorrah, like whatever, yeah, because they are super religious.
Yeah,
But still,
they're having.
they have different values. They live better than Russians because Russians go to work in Poland like before war. Anyway, yeah, I don't want to get into like this sort of discussions. Yeah, hi, whoever joined.
Hello.
Hello.
I see what you're saying, man. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I guess. Well, I mean, my friends would say that they are Catholics. They're not Orthodox, so that's one thing. But
and what?
Like, well, for us, it's a difference between. Bible. No. For us, it's a matter of they are going to hell, we are going to heaven, because they are not part of the church, the true church.
It's not like that.
Well, it is in Orthodoxy.
Like the division between like Orthodoxy and like what is called
Catholicism.
I think you can escape hell because you believe in some different version of God, and you're gravely wrong.
Okay, well, this is what our church teaches, brother. So
there's a moment in like South Park. So all the like Christians, do you know South Park?
I don't think I'm not gonna take any religious advice from South Park, brother. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna take religious advice from South Park.
No, I'm just asking. Like, there's like TV series like a cartoon called South Park.
Yeah, I know what it is.
From like Cartoon Central.
I know what it is.
Yeah, and like there was a funny moment, like a group of people came like to hell. Yeah, like and there's like Satan speaking, and the secretary of Satan like is saying to all the people who get into hell like welcome to hell, like in a couple of minutes we will have like sorting like people out, like all this stuff, and like all the people are asking like, I was the like devoted Christian my whole life, like I was a witness of Jehovah like for like 20 years, and this like secretary is saying like the right answer was Mormons. So like people who were right were Mormons.
Okay.
It's kind of like a funny like sideline. So even if you are religious, it doesn't mean that your version of religion is right.
Yes,
probably
that's what we believe. We
Islam
believe
is right.
Probably Islam.
It's personal belief. Yes, you are right. It's personal belief.
No, we don't believe it's personal.
And when
we believe it's a fact. It's just a fact. We don't believe it's like a personal thing.
You believe that it's a fact, but like for example, people like even in your country, like not your country, but country of your ancestors, like Persia or like Iran.
Yes.
They like most of them are Muslims, so they believe that this religion is the right answer. People living in like Israel.
That doesn't mean because there are many.
Right.
Okay, well at the same time nowadays people are saying men are women and women are men, right? So and then some people are saying men are men, women are women. So just because we have a difference, there are different opinions, doesn't mean that there is not one right opinion. One is right, one is wrong. We have to find out which one is true. That's our obligation.
But don't you think that this sort of a division, based on religion, just leads to just leads to wars?
To wars?
Based on religion, wars. Yeah.
No, but if they do lead.
Christians and Muslims.
Well, yes,
wars
actually,
between
yes.
Catholicism and Orthodoxy.
Well, yes, that's not a bad thing
You know?
because Christ said, "I have come to bring division." He said, "Do not think I have come to bring peace. I have come to bring division." And this division is between father, mother, brother and sister, daughter to father, son to daughter. And it's a division of, if you are in the truth, you will be persecuted. There's a division between the truth, the children of God, and the children of the devil. And we have to be in the right side. That's our job in this world, to be on the right side. Now, if wars come from it, that's the effect of being on the truth and then having to fight for the truth. That's what we do.
You know, whatever there's a country that has very much religious background. I mean, where like all the like government is based on some sort of religion. Usually, it's not really well off. I mean,
I don't believe that personally. I would love to live under feudalism. Personally, I would love to live under feudalism or kingdom of Georgia. It was a great time. People had land. Nowadays in Europe, you have to get an apartment for $27,000. It's like, forget about it. I'd rather have land. I'd rather have land and cows and sheep and live and actually eat real food in Europe. Sorry, not Europe, but America, which is it's the West, right? In the West, they don't even have real food anymore. They're selling fake meat, fake fish, fake everything. They're literally the most unhealthy people in the world. I don't want to live like them. I want to live on a farm with my family and have land. That's what people had
in your country.
Sorry?
Yeah. I'm just saying that you can have all the things in the country where you were born, like in Georgia, like whatever. You can buy like land. You can grow some vegetables.
I've seen that in European society. In the European society, that's not something that's. It's something extremely difficult because Europe has an agenda to make it like communists. Basically, they want to make everyone live in flats because this is how we preserve land. This is how we preserve food, which is all a lie. It's a big scam. There's too much food. There's too much space.
Wait a second. You are speaking about communism, that you don't like it, but at the same time you support Russia, but Russia supports communism.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Here it's not right.
No, they're just patriotic because of when they had to fight Nazis, and so they're patriotic about their accomplishments, but they're not communist or socialist in their government. You can see that.
I don't know. The only thing that I saw is that they have a communist flag.
Yes, of course. Yes, it's patriotism. It's like I don't. I mean, it's like, here's the thing. They love the Russian Empire. They also love communist time, right? Now, why? Not communist, but sorry, the USSR. Now, why is that, right? Now, the thing is, the white army and the red army, right? That was the Russian Empire, the Holy Russian Empire, and then there was the USSR. These two Russian entities literally killed each other. They went to war with each other. They chopped each other's heads off. They were the biggest enemies to each other. One was with the church, the other was anti-church, right? And what happened? Russia right now, they still congratulate both of these sworn enemies. Now, is Russia crazy? No, I don't think so. I think Russia appreciated different things from these two separate governments. For example, the Holy Russian Empire, the Holy Russian Empire, they loved that because of religion, because of, for example, the architecture, but they don't love that because they used to speak French at that time. They didn't even speak Russian. They spoke the royal families spoke French. They also, they had some. Of course, they had corruption. Everybody has corruption. Let's see what else. I can't think of a lot of things that they would not like about them. But the Red Army, they killed Christians. But what good things they did? They protected Russia from Nazis, which is great. I think that's amazing. If the USSR didn't exist, literally the entire world would right now be under the Nazis, 100%. Everybody knows that. Nobody helped. For example, Georgia, just little tiny Georgia, this country that I'm living in right now, sent 4 times more armies than the entire United States during World War II. That's a fact. Everybody knows that. But nobody thinks about that, right?
I'm quite sure.
And also, U.S. came
Ukrainians
much late
than Georgians in the Second World
Probably.
War.
Oh, I don't know about Ukrainian statistics.
Yeah.
I know American. I'll tell you that. And I think Ukraine was under, of course, Soviet Union, right? I was under Soviet Union at the time. In fact,
Yes.
from what I know, the state of Ukraine was invented by Lenin. It wasn't. There was no Ukrainian state before Lenin. So
Actually, after the partition of the Russian Empire, people like patriots of those lands.
but was there a
decided to
Ukrainian
create-
state?
Yeah, in 1918.
That was made by Lenin.
It was the USSR, yeah.
Yeah. So
And it wasn't Lenin who created the state.
Lenin
Then
was a huge
when
part of
we
it,
were
from
in-
what I know.
When after we were invaded in 2022-2023 by Bolsheviks,
2022.
Then-
Wait, 2022.
1920,
Sorry.
1922, 1923, yeah.
Okay.
It was divisions of General Muravyov, Russian general, who basically killed everyone on his way. I mean, Ukrainians, not even army. Everyone who was some kind of opposed to. Yeah, that's basically Russia's strategy. They kill everything if they don't like them.
Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. That's not good. Of course.
Yes.
Bolsheviks were enemies
What
of God, of
happened?
course.
What happened in 1939 to 1934 under Lenin and Stalin's rule?
1939 to 1934. I'm sorry, I'm not understanding.
1931, or 1932 to 1934. I think that right now is being referred to as Holodomor. Masturbation by deprivation of people's stocks.
I don't understand.
Yeah. So around 5-6 million of Ukrainians died because of this, because of Russians.
Because of what?
Because of Russians.
But what did they do?
Because of their 5. Don't you know that?
I don't know what you're talking about, brother. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, it is called famine, Holodomor.
A famine? Okay,
Yeah.
Ukrainians died because of a famine, right?
We refer to it as a famine, yes,
Okay, so what does that have to do with Russia?
because it was imposed on us by Russian government in Moscow by Stalin and Lenin.
Stalin,
Because
the
we didn't
Georgian?
want to- Yes, Stalin. He was in charge, together with Lenin in 1931 or 1932. I don't remember exactly the year, but around that time.
I mean, Lenin and
Uh,
Stalin are very different characters. So I'm sure you would admit.
But Stalin at first was Lenin's closest partner, whatever. Then Lenin died, and Stalin took charge of the country.
I don't know about that, but maybe. I mean,
Yes.
I know that
Stalin.
Stalin used to go to seminary.
He was his
He was religious.
secretary. It's
Maybe.
Stalin was Lenin's secretary.
Probably. Hold on. What? I'll have to check that. But I mean, there's I don't really trust Google to answer these questions for me anyway. But maybe. Maybe.
You can trust that. You can trust Wikipedia. You can check it if you want.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though. I think there's so much propaganda. Oh, Stalin killed a
You know,
gazillion
if you-
people. It's like, how many people can Stalin kill? It's like it's like the Jews. Can we talk about that here? Can I talk about the Jews here? Because I don't believe any of that nonsense either. The Google will tell me 6 million. I'm like, that the math. Hold on. Can I even talk about this stuff here? Is it just me and you?
Actually,
Is it just me and you?
right now, yes.
Okay, brother. So I'll just tell you, right? There's no way you can kill 6 million Jews in a furnace or even I don't know how many furnaces were there. I did the math and I asked ChatGPT to help me with the math. Oh my gosh, I'm streaming on YouTube. I hope no one finds this. Oh my gosh. If I get banned, whatever, man. But there's no way. There's just no way.
Actually, I saw some footage from those years and interview of like survivors from Holocaust. And after the war, I want to go to Oswiecim, which is a city, like a village. Do you know the city?
No.
Yeah, it's called Oswiecim.